KMTV Action 3 News Upfront at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching Upfront at 4. I'm Jennifer Griswold along with Jim Flowers in the Control Comfort Weather Center. Coming up, the family of a murdered mother and her son is speaking out today. Their emotional message. Plus, the bird flu is hitting Iowa farmers and consumers hard. Just how much more you're paying at the store.
And Lindsay is at Fire Station 34, where Omaha firefighters are getting ready for a special send-off. Lindsay.
A very special send-off, Jim and Jen. Coming up in a little bit, I'm going to introduce you to Charlie. He's 5 years old. He's a very special kid. Last year had a very close call as he was battling pancreatitis. Super rare for a kid that young. He had to get a pancreas transplant. Well, Make-A-Wish is making his wish come true. He gets to see Mickey's fire station in Disney. Before he heads there, they're going to send him off in the best way possible. This kid loves fire trucks. You're going to want to stay tuned for that.
All right, Lindsay, we will see you soon. So after yesterday, last night,
Dreary,
this morning,
cold.
Things are looking up.
Oh, it's definitely looking up. Boy, it's been a beautiful afternoon outside. Boy, the wind has not been an issue, Jen. Viper HD not showing any rain. A beautiful afternoon. Temperatures across the area, middle and upper 60s, slightly cooler east, a little bit warmer here from the metro on toward the west. Beautiful evening. Kids have soccer practice, baseball practice. They should be in pretty good shape. 6 o'clock, 68 degrees. At 8 o'clock, 65. And then as we head toward 10 o'clock, we're looking at 58. Not as chilly tonight. I'll have more on that coming up. Jen?
That she's going to remember him as a sweet little boy, and that she promised her sister and Josue that she will take care of Angel.
Within the hour, we heard from the family of murder victims 45-year-old Ismenio Marinaro and her 5-year-old Josue. They say they were holding out hope that Josue would be found alive, and they were devastated when search teams found his body on the Elkhorn River bank yesterday. Ismenio's body was found near 4th and Cedar on Wednesday night. The same night, police found her 11-month son in a dumpster in La Vista. He is okay. The discovery of Josue came after police say Ismenio's 25-year-old son turned himself into police, admitting he played a role in his mother's death and brother's disappearance. The family says it may have been a dispute over money. Prosecutors have charged Roberto Martinez Marinaro and his girlfriend, Gabriela Guevara. Both made their first court appearances today. Reporter Jake Wazakowski joins us more with their hearings. Jake?
Jen, Douglas County prosecutors wanted high bonds for both suspects, and that's what they got. We also have some new details that were revealed in court. Once again, 25-year-old Roberto Martinez Marinaro is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and a weapons charge. His girlfriend, 24-year-old Gabriela Guevara, is charged with 2 counts of accessory to murder and 3 counts of accessory to a felony. Prosecutors tell me today that Martinez Marinaro stabbed and beat his mother to death with a baseball bat inside his home near 22nd and Poppleton. The body of Jesus Ismenio Marinaro was later found 2 miles away at 4th and Cedar. Roberto told police he then put his 11-month-old brother in a La Vista dumpster and threw 5-year-old Josue in the Elkhorn River.
It's horrible. I mean, who would think that somebody would do that to their mom and to their siblings? And to think it actually happened there, I mean, it's kind of scary.
This morning, a judge denied bond for Martinez Marinaro and set Guevara's bond at $1 million, 10%. Now, coming up at 5, find out the new allegations against Roberto's girlfriend and what she had to say to the judge in court. Plus, we talked to Guevara's defense attorney. Reporting live in the news center, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
And Omaha police are issuing a heads up for those looking to help out the Marinaro family with donations. The department says there have been a lot of fake funds on social media. If you would like to donate, the only official account is at U.S. Bank under the Marinaro Donation Fund. You can drop off your donation at any U.S. bank in the metro. Omaha police responded to a suspicious device this afternoon in West Omaha. OPD tweeted out this photo of what appears to be a pipe near 138th and Industrial Road. Crews responded using a robot to check it out and render it safe. They say there is no evidence of explosive material. A full investigation is underway into the riots that broke out this weekend at a Nebraska prison. The Tecumseh State Prison remains on lockdown today, but the state corrections director, Scott Frakes, says the situation is under control. They're working on replacing security cameras, sprinklers, and repairing walls damaged in the fire.
I'm confident that we're going to be able to get people back into the cells that need repair fairly quickly, and the rest of the facility is actually in great shape.
2 prisoners died and 2 staff members were assaulted during the riot on Sunday afternoon. The riot comes as lawmakers work to fix the problems that have been plaguing the prison system in Nebraska. Lawmakers have spent the last 9 months creating legislation to help reduce overcrowding and change the overall culture within the DOC. Reporter Josh Egbert was at the Capitol today.
Jen, lawmakers call it just the beginning of change. Today they advanced a bill that basically overhauls Nebraska's correctional facility. The bill that they passed eases overcrowding and also is an attempt to stop these inmates who are released from recommitting the crimes. It has the support from the governor as well as the director of corrections. Coming up tonight, we will hear from both Governor Ricketts as well as Director Frakes on why this bill is so important, as well as what happens next, the time it takes to create all of this change. Jenny, we'll see you tonight.
All right, Josh Egbert. The bird flu that hit Iowa farmers hard is packing a 1-2 punch, now taking a shot at you, the consumer. Prices for eggs and turkey meat are surging, according to analysts. A carton of eggs costs 17% more than it did in mid-April. And products that use eggs, like mayonnaise, have soared 63% in less than 3 weeks. Iowa, the leading egg producer in the nation, lost 26 million hens due to the bird flu. Now to a traffic update as road construction slows the commute in and out of Omaha. Crews started overnight on the Dodge Expressway project. The eastbound ramp at 168th is closed. Lane restrictions from 156th to 180th have traffic down to 2 lanes in both directions. Pack your patience because the orange cones will be around until the end of October. Area city leaders traded in their suits for a more casual start to the morning, a nice bike ride into work. Council Bluffs Mayor Matt Walsh and Bellevue Mayor Rita Sanders led the annual Mayor's Bike Ride in honor of National Bike Month. The goal behind the 9th annual ride is to get people out and moving as part of a healthier lifestyle.
Obesity in today's world is a problem for many people throughout the metropolitan area, and just getting out, getting more active, enjoying the fresh air and the sunshine while you're doing it is a great way to work off some of those pounds.
The ride started at the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge and mayors headed to their offices. Omaha Mayor Jean Stother was out of town. Representatives showed up on her behalf. An Omaha woman is headed south to help families affected by the recent deadly tornadoes. Kayla Scott, who works for the American Red Cross, will be deployed to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She tells us this is her first deployment, but not her first disaster. She also spent time in Pilger last June. Scott says she'll be helping with fundraising, but she feels like she has an even more important role.
One of my biggest roles is to say thank you. And to be there for people, those people that are affected. So when I do go out to the disaster site, and I expect to be able to do that, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is listening, because when you're in a disaster, that's one of the things that people really want to be heard.
At least 2 people died over the weekend in Texas, and forecasters say dozens of tornadoes have touched down during the past week. An underwater rescue for a manatee after getting stuck in a water pump. How firefighters got it out. And a seal decided to go grocery shopping. What he grabbed for dinner next on KMTV. And Lindsay Thies is at the fire station where a sick 5-year-old boy's wish is coming true.
That's right, Jen. Charlie Ray was battling pancreatitis last year. He had to get a rare transplant. Now he gets to celebrate how well he's doing with his family, not just his direct family, but his family of firefighters. More coming up on Upfront at 4.